It's week 9.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in week 9?
And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
On 1st and 10, Warner. It's brought in by Harris. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. The numbers for him from a week ago: 5 catches, 54 yards, and a touchdown.
And he was able to haul that pass in there, but he knows he's got a tough task ahead of him. This unit in the top 5 in the NFL against the pass. He's going to have to really work hard to get open.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
The false start hurts him there a bit. Backs him up to 2nd and 9. They'll run it here with Wilkins. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. So trouble already here in their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Warner to throw. And he's got his target, Harris.
And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. This looks like a roughing call. So a roughing the passer penalty there, CD.
And we know that these pass rushers love to get after rookie quarterbacks, but they've still got to do it within the scope of the rules. And that time, the hit came just a little bit too late. And the official won't think twice about pulling his flag on that one.
And good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up. Play action. It's Warner. Able to, but he can't get away forever, and down he goes.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. And just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously. Led to a very quick sack. They'll need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
Flush. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Chase Young in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run straight ahead with Ware. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. And again, this is Ware. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. They'll set up a throw.
And that nearly intercepted. Boy, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. 46 yards on the boot. The coverage holds him to just 3 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. It'll be Warner on first down. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Warner. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down. Warner.
And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down.
It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down.
Backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
To throw, Warner. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now,
as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Taken in at the 11.
And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2.
And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the number 1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're number 1 in their conference.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
No score after one on EA Sports. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Looking for Snead, and it's intercepted.
Daxton Hill picks it off, and the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football.
That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. Now Warner. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Here's Warner. And that will be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
So, Charles, you know, offensively, this group really playing at a high level, 7-0. And we're still a long ways from discussing a potential unbeaten season, I think. But to use a golf expression, no blemishes on the card, at least to this point.
Yeah, unlike my teenage years where there were blemishes everywhere and the dermatologist was on speed dial. But I do think that they're going to have to start answering questions about this start if they keep winning games. You and I both know, we in the media, will start to obsess about it and wonder, can they take it all the way to an undefeated season?
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Snead's got it.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Here's 2nd and a yard.
From the gun, they run with Ware. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Washington on 3rd down.
Just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll set up to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And he's going to have a Commander's first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throw left side complete. That's Owens. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a first down. Running on first down with Ware. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. He'll drop to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
They'll try and run with Ware. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2.
Ready. Striker, 3-3.
Looking to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. Touchdown number 18 on the year.
And the Commanders have taken the lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told.
And it was polished off by a Washington touchdown.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
The Dallas offense back out onto the field.
Well, it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
If you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not have the balls go through goalposts.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Warner. That one complete to Wilkins, the running back. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down. Looking to throw. Warner. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. First down now, but that clock rolling. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down. Back to throw again.
Able to hit his target, Lamb.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. 23 yards on the play. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Out of the gun, here's Warner. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. To throw on 2nd down, Warner. This is caught. Touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Cowboys will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7. So that one, an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it's capped off with a Cowboys touchdown.
Taking it about the 1. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Commanders back out late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to go, they may try and work their way into field goal range and try to tie up this ball game.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And did he just clock that? Looked like he tried to stop the clock, but the clock wasn't even moving.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 17 yards that time and a Washington first. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He completes it to Snead.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
As they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. That's caught by Ware.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Go blue. Blue black. Go red. Ready.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Commanders have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. The extra point up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. So this drive spans 7 plays. And the result, a touchdown for Washington. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. A final shot before break. Warner. He's going to loft one deep over the middle toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. So halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. So here is Washington now to take over. They've got the lead right now, and remember, they are riding that very impressive 7-game winning streak, trying to push it to 8. First down, it's Ware. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. They run again with Ware. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. This could possibly be a push-off. Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
Sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. On the handoff, it's Ware. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
On second down, it's Ware. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down. A give to Ware. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31. This, the second meeting of these two teams. You might recall they met back in Week 5, and it was Washington winning on the road, so they're looking to finish off the sweep here at FedEx Field. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
On third down, this is Ware. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard. They hand off to their big tight end. And he is going to have a Washington first down. They didn't get a lot, but they do convert on fourth.
Let's go.
They run it here. Where? Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8.
Holding. Offense.
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
Right. 97. Ready?
Quickly completed to the right flat. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. That time on the run pass option when he decided to throw it. Not a quick little drop off. He went downfield a bit.
Reminiscent of a triple option quarterback in college because he faked it inside and instead of immediately throwing it out to the perimeter, stepped back in the pocket to find a target downfield.
They'll drop to throw. That's complete right around the 8.
And the Commanders are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Back to throw. His pass caught at the 4.
And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
On the ground, this is where.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders.
A great play there.
His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Commanders take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. It's good, and it's 21-10. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told, and it results in a 4-yard touchdown run.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And no return from Cooper. Out it'll go to the 25. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting. You're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Shifts by him and able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it second and a foot or so. They run again with Wilkins.
And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
Holding. Offense.
All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center because, remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you get that big guy on your
Back now at FedEx Field. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter of play.
Come on.
This is Wilkins. Room here to run. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
43 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Hey, I'm not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, they want to ride him down the stretch. He should have fresh legs.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Warner to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. On the carry, it's Wilkins. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Warner from the gun. He finds his man, complete. That's Wilkins. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. They give him a gain of 37. Now Warner. Flush, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Chase Young.
A milestone sack for him as it moves him past Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor, who finished his career with 132 and a half. On 2nd down, Warner. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
So on 4th down, Kevin Stefanski trots out the field goal unit.
From the right hash, this from 33. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that'll make this an 8-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Washington offense set to take over. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. They start the drive with Ware. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Okay, ready?
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And they're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23. They'll run now with Ware. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. It's complete to Snead. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain there of 21 yards. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, 1st down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Commanders football as we get back to it. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run straight ahead with Ware. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. That one looks like he'll throw here. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Well, this has been another impressive display by this undefeated team, Charles, and it looks like they're going to stay that way after this one.
Yeah, one of the league's best offenses, they've stayed on brand in this contest because they continue to look good at what they do. Just added a late touchdown. Now they're really hammering home just how good they've been all year long, letting the rest of the league take notice.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the... On 1st and 10, Warner.
That's complete to Lamb.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Clock running, about to hit 90 seconds to go in the game. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Warner. And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. It looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down in bounds. Now Warner. Fires the out route and completes it to Harris. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Point after, right down the middle. As this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. So with just over a minute to play, this becomes a make-or-break onside kick. Oh, and the Cowboys recovered it. Yes, Cowboy football. So they've accomplished half the mission, Charles. They get the onside kick. They do need a touchdown here, but they've got some time to do it.
In the excitement, there's no need to press. Plenty of time. They have the opportunity. Now they just need to execute and finalize things.
Let's go.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Over the middle, it's complete. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
Working with a 2nd and 3.
Back to throw.
That is caught by Lamb.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. They'll look to throw. And this is caught. He's got it for a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, it's all going to come down to a 2-point conversion. Listen to this crowd now. Their guys need a stop on this 2-point conversion. They'll look to throw. And it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the 4th. Everything was riding on that 2-point conversion, and they got it.
They got it. They now have the momentum. Time really dwindling in this game. Now their big deal is make sure they get a good kickoff and don't give up anything big on the defensive end.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range.
This is caught inside the 15. And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime, they just likely won this thing in regulation. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to have really good starting field position here, as that's taken up close to the 40. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And the football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence.